Hey everyone, this is Buffalo Picker coming at you with another video. I have 4 tips to help you save money in the FBA game. The post office was supposed to be back here about 4 hours ago. I guess my fierce dog scared them away. And whoa, they are fierce.
This man, come on, man.
Yeah, so here's my vicious dogs. I have 2 miniature schnauzers. This is Tyson. This is Tiger. Stay Tyson. And they both are still a nation certified. Yeah, these guys wouldn't harm a fly. They look a little rough right now because we haven't taken them to the groomer due to the situation going on, but we do have them scheduled for this weekend to get their lamb cut and start back looking like real schnauzers. But yeah, these guys right here are very friendly. If you got a little small child, I mean, they would love to be around these type dogs because these dogs don't run out of energy. Very smart dogs. I started training these dogs when they was pups. Get down, Tiger. And yeah, so let me give y'all a little example of my dudes. Stay. Come. Like I said, they love to be rubbed on. Tiger, he's looking for food, so but yeah, these guys right here, you know, you can train them up. Get down. And you know, like I said, they good dogs for the family, and I love this breed. The miniature schnauzer, I think they are considered like the second smartest small breed. What you see here is my second load. I'm actually waiting on the postal lady to come back. She brought the small truck today. We loaded that truck out, and I'm waiting on her to come back so we can get this second load. And while I'm here, I'm going to show you this item. If you find this item at Walmart, it is going for $7, apples to apples. This game is very popular on Amazon. I got it for $7, and I'm flipping it on Amazon for about $31. Fees are not that high, so check into it, see if you can sell it. It's actually on clearance at most of the Walmarts, and I was one of the first one in, so I've been selling those pretty hot on FBA as well. And for the ones that don't sell on FBA, I definitely will have them here for Q4, so make sure you check that out. Okay, so the 4 tips I'm going to give out today is shipping template, shipping supplies, shipping and prepping, and scheduling a pickup. These are the 4 things that are going to help you as a reseller in the FBA game save money. So let's get to it. Tip number 1, shipping supplies. Go get your free boxes. USPS.com. You go into that website, you go to the storefront area and click on shipping supplies. What I normally do, I go in there and I click on the lowest price button, and what it does is bring up all the free boxes for USPS. The post office, you know, they will deliver these boxes. It would take 7 to 10 days for you to receive these boxes. So go ahead and order those boxes in advance. And once you get the cycle going and you start to get low, or you have a big shipment going like the ones over my shoulder, all these boxes are free. And this was a big shipment. This is actually the second shipment. And look like the post office is not coming. So for the second pickup, so I'm probably going to have to end this video and run these out to the post office, which is good for the area that I live in. We have a 24-hour post office, so the dock closed at 8 o'clock, so I got time to get it out there. When the postman decides he's not gonna show up, you go to the postman. Can't stop the hustle, baby. Let's go. But yeah, you wanna go to the USPS website, get these free boxes. They're gonna save you a lot of money. They're gonna keep you from having to go to Home Depot, Walmart, and other places to spend money when you don't have to. And if you go to the Postal Bulletin, 22435, check out that bulletin. Take time to check out that bulletin so that you'll know what all you can do with these boxes. And I did a video about that, about the fact that you can resize and manipulate these boxes to ship. Now, keep in mind, if that box says medium flat rate and you leave that uncovered, because I always cover those labels up. If you leave that uncovered, your postage on the outside of that box has to match what medium flat rate is. If it doesn't match, it have to be over the amount. So if you don't want a return box, I advise you to make sure you cover up those labels when you're going to manipulate the box, because that's what the postal people are going to look at, and they're going to do the comparison. And if you're audit, they're going to send it back. So that's tip number one, is get the free boxes. They out there, use them. All of those boxes you see right here, I got them for free. So that is tip number one. Let's move on to tip number two. Okay, so we're gonna get into tip number two, which is the shipping template. Okay, so the first thing you wanna do is go to your Amazon dashboard, and you're gonna search for shipping settings. Now, let me make this clear. Do not get overhyped and excited about, you know, the videos that you're seeing out here on YouTube or in the chats where people are saying, you know, FBM is on fire, it's blazing, you know, all the above.
Oh, fire, look at the go! Oh, look at the go! Oh,
Because it's things you have to do in order to jump into the FBM. And if you don't do them, and the shipping template is one of them, is you're gonna lose money. Amazon has created a cookie cutter type template for all resellers. It's up to you as the reseller to go in these settings and set up your own default template. So once you get into the shipping settings, you're gonna go and you're gonna set up your own template. Inside the template, you're gonna see expedite shipping, economy, standard, 1-day shipping, 2-day shipping. I recommend that you do standard. Now, if you feel like you can go to the post office every day, you can meet the demand, then by all means, you know, pick your 1-day, 2-day, you know, expedite. But make sure you compensate in those templates for the cost. I mean, you do expedite, that's, you know, that's additional money to have that item expedited to the customer. And if you don't go in and fix the template, you're gonna lose money. I mean, I'm just, you know, keeping it real. You're gonna lose money. And if you think you can do the 1-day, 2-day shipping, which will make you competitive in that listing, then if you can do all of this in 1-day, 2-day, you get the order, say, you know, 9 that morning, you can have it to the post office and you get 50 of these or 100 of these, then by all means, pick the 1-day, 2-day. You know, if you're a full-time reseller, you may can do that, but I'm a part-time reseller. And I know, you know, I cannot meet that demand. So be careful, go in there and make sure you choose those, you know, the appropriate ones for you. And like I said, you know, the Buffalo recommend standard. That's what I use, you know, and it worked well for me. You know, if I get an order in on Thursday, I don't have to fulfill that order until Monday. You know, anything come over the weekend, I don't have to fulfill that order until Tuesday. Although, you know, caveat to that, I try to get my orders out on Monday. Today is Monday, so like I said, the postal person, you know, they dropped the ball. They came for the first pickup. but they haven't been back for the second pickup. So I'm gonna have to take this out to the dock, drop it off, and hopefully, they process it tonight and be in the system to ship sometime tonight or early in the morning. So let's move on to tip number 3. Okay, so tip number 3, prepping and shipping. Do not take shortcuts. I'm telling you, if you take shortcuts, you're going to lose money in some shape, form, or fashion. If the item need bubble wrap it. If it need to go into a plastic bag, put it into a plastic bag.
Man, are you serious?
I'm telling you, it could backfire on you if you don't, because you have to remember in FBM, you take care of customer service, not Amazon. You can't call Amazon and tell them to take care of it. Amazon is going to tell the customer to reach out to you. So, that's one thing. Do not take shortcuts. Prep that item, like you would want it prepped for you. And that way you can avoid the problems later with the customer. Also, do not inflate your numbers. Don't say you have 20 items in stock when you only have 10, because if you get those 20 orders, Amazon is going to expect you to deliver those 20 orders. And you putting in 20 because you think, oh, well, I can run to the store. If the 10 are ordered, I can run to the store and get 10 more. What if those 10s are not in the store? Now you're stuck. Now you're talking about A to Z claim, from the customer because you took the money, but you can't deliver the product. And then you're trying to contact the customer saying, I can provide you a refund. That don't look good with Amazon. I'm telling you, that's a quick way to lose your account, just because, you're trying to, figure out another way to make money. So definitely don't do that. Take your time when you're shipping. You get a lot of orders like what's over my shoulder here. I haven't counted these boxes, but I think it's about 70 something boxes out of a total of 140 that I shipped out, 143 that I shipped out. So this is the last 70. You can get confused if you don't do it right. And if you ship that item to the wrong customer or the wrong buyer, then what happens is that customer is going to reach out to you and tell you, hey, you shipped me the wrong item. Where's my item? And the only thing they're going to want you to do is reship it to them. So now the item that you ship to the customer, you can talk to them and have them to ship it back to you. If they ship it back, it's on you. And if they don't ship it back, then you done lost the product. So make sure you take time, look at the labels, put it on the right box. That way you can prevent that problem. And like I said, with this process, FBM, you are responsible for customer service. This is the quickest way to get in trouble with your performance. And with your performance, if it dropped to a certain level, Amazon is going to start sending you emails and eventually they're going to dismiss you from the platform. So be very careful with that. So not trying to scare you, just trying to keep it real about how this thing works. It's a lot of money to be made in it if you do it right. Okay, so tip number 4, the last and final tip, is schedule a pickup with USPS. I schedule all my pickups with USPS. Today just happened to be a bad day. I think I told the driver that I was going to sit the second load outside of the garage, but because it was raining, I didn't sit it out there. And, I guess he just didn't feel like ringing the doorbell to let me know he was in the area. But anyway, it's no big deal. I'm going to take it to the post office once I finish this video. But yeah, you can go to the USPS.com website and schedule a pickup. And if you schedule it for the open days that they have, it's free. If you try to designate a day and time for them to come pick up, you're going to have to pay for it. So just get on there like the day before or 2 days before and schedule your pickup, and it's absolutely free, no matter how many boxes you got. Now, UPS, if you schedule a pickup, you're gonna have to pay. So basically what I do, and it's just a matter of pennies, if I get the postage, and the postage got an option where it's saying UPS is $6.59 hypothetically, and UPS is $7.03. I mean, USPS is $7.03. Then I'm gonna go with USPS with the $7.03. Yeah, it's gonna cost me about 3 to 4 more pennies, but at the same time, it's convenient for me because, for one, I don't have to pay them for a pickup. Two, I don't have to take it to the UPS store and my gas and time to go over there and deliver that package. I can have USPS all at one swoop pick all this stuff up, if the truck is big enough. The day they came with a small truck, so they weren't able to get all my packages. But I'm not gonna be a dead horse, even though I know I mentioned it a couple of times in this video. But I'm gonna get it done. And for some reason I didn't have my normal postal person over here today. And this guy, I guess he was just in a big hurry, and I don't know. Well, whatever. But I just wanted to give you all those 4 tips to help you out. Hopefully it can help somebody save money if you decide to go into the FBM game, the Merch Fulfilled. This Merch Fulfilled really opened my eyes during this situation we got going on in the world right now. And I'm probably going to continue the FBM. I just got to find more items to add to my inventory, and I think I'm gonna stay with it. I mean, right now I am making Q4 money in the during FBM. I mean, during the situation. I'm sorry. But yeah, definitely, if you are interested in it, don't sit on the fence. Pay attention to people that are giving out good tips about this and jump on it, because it's a lot of money. Buffalo is not going to lie to you. I'm gonna be transparent. It's a lot of money. And yeah, I put a bolo in there today. If you can find that item in Walmart, go get it. You can make a good return on it. And like I say always, thank you for your support. Hopefully I provided some information that you all can use, and I'll see you on the next video. Buffalo Picker.